Hello, my fellow movie geeks. Carrie Crave Cinema here. We are about to go on a fantastical journey that is Wizard of Oz. This movie is an ultimate classic. I grew up with this movie. I love it. I could watch it over and over again and never grow tired of it. This movie is just perfection. The music, the acting, the imagery, the story, everything about it, it's amazing. And I think we all know that. Ooh, and I'll also tell you a little tidbit while we are watching the movie as well. Now, I think I'm just going to jump right into this one because I am excited to watch it because it's been a little while since I've seen it, and I'm ready to get this one going. So let's do this. So if you have the DVD, if you rented it, if you purchased it, if you just want to listen to my voice, then close your eyes, click your heels together, and say there's no place like Carrie's voice. There's no place like Carrie's voice. Okay, we'll stop now. Alright, I'm going to count down, and then we are going to watch an amazing, phenomenal classic. Alright, I'm counting down. 3, 2, 1, press play. Ooh. I just love how old-timey it looks, too. Obviously it is. But it still holds up. That's the part that gets me, is that it still holds up. Because this was done in, what, the 40s? I mean, let's see. No? Well, a little bit before the 40s. It was 1939. 1939. Directed by Victor Fleming, which I think we all knew that one. And the story is, of course, by L. Frank Baum. Oh, I like how... What? Things to know. Cast dead. No one actually died on the set. Wow. So I'm guessing that that is towards the urban legend of the Munchkins. I think we all know that urban legend by now, right? Where they said that in one of the scenes you can see that Munchkin is hanging in the background type of thing. I had chapstick at one point. Hopefully you didn't hear me just... For nearly 40 years, the story has given faithful service to the young in heart, and time has been powerless to put its kindly philosophy out of fashion. To those of you who have been faithful to it in return, and to the young in heart, we dedicate this picture. I love that. Now, can I point out the brilliance of the sepia filter that is used in the beginning of this? And I love how it goes from the sepia filter to the Technicolor, the vibrant color. No other film has perfected it as much as this film has, in my opinion. Now, Dorothy at first, her character can be seen as very, very youthful and very naive and very young. But she's young at heart, just like they say in that quote. I'm trying to look for my damn chapstick. Well, like I said before in one of my other commentaries, I'm a chapstick hoarder. Hey, this is the one I wanted anyway. And there's always issues with this damn woman. Margaret Hamilton is the actress that plays as the witch. What an amazing... I want to turn the volume up just a smidge. Well, that's not very nice to say. Let's see. The box office, it made $29.7 million. In my opinion, it should have made more than that, but here we are. Dang it, I was trying to look for Wizard of Oz fun facts. Okay, before I look at these weird facts about the Wizard of Oz, I don't know why, this always gave me anxiety when she fell into the pig pen. She was just fine. She's very overdramatic, too. That's what you have to learn about Dorothy, is that she's very overdramatic. In my opinion. But Judy Garland, I mean, she's just absolutely beautiful and talented and... Oh, I ventured off what I was about to say, didn't I? Anyway, so in middle school, I was in drama, and one of our plays actually was The Wizard of Oz, but it was a somewhat different rendition of The Wizard of Oz. And I actually got to be the guardian of the gates. Yes, that's right. I got to be the guardian of the gates. It was very much fun, and man, were there a lot of lines. Believe it or not, they were like paragraph lines. Somehow, some way, I memorized them. I don't know how, but I did. Probably why I'm pretty good at memorizing songs fairly well. I was also in chorus as well. Oh, is she about to sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow? There she goes. Ugh, her voice is just calming, soothing, angelic. Everything, all the above. Sorry, I had to drink some of my Mountain Dew. I don't know what you can say. I don't know what you can say while she's singing. Because you just want to, like, stay silent and just listen to her beautiful voice. Judy Garland. She was made for this part. She fit into it like a perfect glove. Ooh, so I did not know this fact. We're about to, I'm gonna do this early, because in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I did it more so, like, in the middle of the movie. But because I kinda like... I like it better when Dorothy is in that other... You know, when she gets into Technicolor. I like that better. So, yeah. Let's talk about some facts. Dorothy's dress was actually pink. Dorothy's blue and white gingham dress was blue and light pink, which was easier to shoot in Technicolor. This 3-strip film process was truly expensive and innovative at the time. Wow. Huh. One of the film's iconic lines isn't what you think it is. Fly, my pretties, fly. That's what the Wicked Witch of the West says to her evil monkeys, right? Not quite. She actually never utters that oft quoted line. What she actually says is fly, fly, fly. Mandela effect much? I swear that she said fly, my pretties, fly. Okay, now I have to listen to that part because I swear I heard her say. Wow, okay. The ruby slippers weren't always red. I think I heard about this one. The famous sequined shoes were originally silver, like they are in the Oz books. But MGM Studio head Louis B. Mayer wanted to show off Technicolor, so he changed the hue. I liked ruby slippers better than silver anyway, because it really popped with her blue and white dress. Now you can see the... yeah, I don't care about that fact, actually. Yeah, I don't care about that fact either. I don't care about that fact. Oh, the Scarecrow was originally supposed to be the Tin Man. Buddy Ebsen, who would later on be known for hits like the Beverly Hillbillies, was originally cast as the Scarecrow, but he swapped roles with Ray Bolger. In my opinion, I think that was a great move. Yeah, I hate this woman. Ugh. I don't like this woman. Why? I don't think the dog... oh, because the dog bit her? Well, she deserved it. She deserved to be bit, in my opinion. Elmyra. Nobody ever remembers her as that character name. Like, we always remember her as the Wicked Witch of the West. Elmyra Gulch. I like Auntie M. She's great. He's laughing. Ugh, I can't stand that woman. She really is the witch. Oh, look at Toto. Toto's so cute. So adorable. Oh, so he had to drop out due to a severe allergic reaction. When filming started, Ebsen had cramps and trouble breathing due to a severe allergic reaction to the aluminum dust used in the movie makeup. It forced him to leave the production. Jack Haley took the role of Tin Man, and the rest is cinematic history. Well, I'm A-okay with that, because in my opinion, it was done perfectly. The Tin Man cried chocolate syrup. I did not know that. Of course, he's supposed to shed machine oil, but that didn't photograph well. The solution? Chocolate syrup is what's really streaming down Jack Haley's silver face. Wow. I didn't know that. So, apparently Toto was making some bank in Wizard of Oz. Terry, the little female terrier that plays Toto, was paid $125 a week, though the dog's trainer always bemoaned not asking for more since the producers were desperate to cast Terry. Oh my god, the dog made even more than the Munchkins. Oh, come on. That is just... The Munchkins took home less than half of Toto's salary at $50 a week, and Toto didn't have to sing and dance. Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. The movie led to the creation of an activist group. Many little people who played Munchkins found lifelong friendships on set of The Wizard of Oz. The gathering of little people on the set led to the formation of the Midgets of America advocacy group, now known as Little People of America, according to activist Billy Barty. Nice. And as you should, fight for your right. The film's most famous song was Almost Cut. Oh, hell no. Apparently, the studio didn't like Over the Rainbow. They thought that it went on for too long. Thankfully, they left it in. I mean, to be honest, I do feel like the song is very long, but I also don't mind it because it's Dorothy being like being a daydreamer. She's being, her old daydreamy self. She's just in her own head. And I feel like that song embodies that. It embodies her just being youthful and being daydreamy and being naive and being childlike. It embodies that. So it has to be in the movie. Aww. I do like this character, although he's a scam artist. We all know this. And that's why his character is who he is in the later of the movie. Now, I have a feeling I know what this fun little fact is going to be about, because it says there's a conspiracy theory about one scene. Wonder which one we are about to talk about. One of the most pervasive urban legends is that one of the 124 little people hired hung himself during filming. Conspiracy theorists point to a dark shadow on the ground during one scene in the film. But what happened behind the scenes explains it. That dark spot in the background, as Dorothy, the Scarecrow, and the Tin Man skip down the yellow brick road, it was a bird. MGM had a bunch of exotic birds around the set to make the background look interesting. So they're just saying that it was a bird that was in the background. Ooh. It's a twister! It's a twister! Why do I feel like I've heard that somewhere else? Oh, this is when the tornado comes. That's a crazy ass tornado there. Can't believe that she was crazy enough. And it shows that her character is very impulsive as well. Spontaneous. She doesn't think before she acts. She acts on heart rather than head, than mind. The Wicked Witch got a wicked burn while filming. But it wasn't from the sparks that shot off the ruby slippers. Those jolts were merely apple juice. That's funny. Margaret Hamilton, who played the Wicked Witch, was badly burned making her smoky exit from Munchkinland. Her dress, hat, and broom caught on fire and severely burned her face and hand. She had to recuperate for 6 weeks before resuming filming. 6 weeks? Yowza! But what her green makeup did to her skin might have been worse. Oh no. Hamilton's green face paint was so toxic that she, and several other actors, couldn't eat once it was applied and had to subsist on a liquid diet via straw during the day. Plus, her face stayed green for weeks after shooting because of the copper-based ingredients. This kind of sounds like Willy Wonka when her face was painted blue, her face actually was blue for weeks. So I'm wondering if they used copper-based ingredients for that as well. Oh, I love this scene because it shows the house. This is pretty good graphics for it being 1939. Can I just say that? Ooh, it's getting to the good stuff now because she's literally in the tornado. Oh, that sucks. Even worse, a lot of her scenes were cut. On top of the physical torture, most of the Wicked Witch's scenes had to be edited or cut completely after being deemed too terrifying for children. So what's left is the unscary version? That's what they said in parentheses. Wow. The same actor played the wizard and the professor. Kind of figured that one. Sure, you probably know that the fortune-telling Kansas professor and the great and powerful Oz are both actor Frank Morgan. Yes, we knew that. Oh, but he also played 3 other roles. Morgan was also the Emerald City cabbie, driving the horse of a different color. I saw that. A guard at the wizard's palace, and the doorkeeper there. Well, yeah, I knew he was the doorkeeper. I don't remember the guard at the wizard's palace, though. Maybe. Now I have to pay more attention. Ooh, here we go. Oh my god. I love this part. When she just opens the door. She's about to open it. Oh my god. It's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I would be captivated too. Everything's just so beautiful. I love how it just looks so magical and so surreal. Surreal's a good word. Because it's definitely not realistic, but it just looks beautiful. I mean, it's supposed to be a little over the top, because it is in fact Munchkinland. Oh, I love the Munchkins, the Lollipop Guild. We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild. They're so adorable. They should have been paid so much more. Professor Marvel claims to have worn L. Frank Baum's coat. Or so the legend goes. The much debated story is that MGM's wardrobe department purchased a tattered coat at a local second-hand shop. A tag in the garment read L. Frank Baum. That would have been awesome. Oh, there's her most well-renowned line. Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Aw, listen to her. We must be over the rainbow. Here's one of my favorite characters. Glinda. I really wanted, to be honest with you, I really wanted to be Glinda when I was in the Wizard of Oz play. But it is what it is. At least my friend Shelley got to be Glinda, and she actually was beautiful. And she played it very well. Because she has like that soft, loving voice that Glinda has. So she played it very well. Oh my god, her dress. Oh, her voice too. And her hair, she's got like this beautiful strawberry blonde. No, Toto's not a witch. I'm a little muddled. And here you are. Uh-oh. Are you a good witch or a bad witch? No, they're not. They're laughing at you. Oh, she's so beautiful. She's the witch of the north. Aww. Only bad witches are ugly. Yeah. Okay, so we've seen the Witch of the East. We've seen the Wicked Witch of the West. The Witch of the North. We never got to see the Witch of the South. It'd be really cool if she looked like a Winter Wonderland esque. Oh. Oh my god, her singing voice. It's so beautiful. She has like a very beautiful soprano voice. Oh my god, I would give anything to hear Sarah Brightman sing this song, though. I think it would be beautiful. Oh, haven't you heard? She fell out of Kansas. Miracle occurred. This is so cool. I love this song. The rhyming in this is just perfection. Oh my god, the costumes in this. I love them. Oh, the Munchkins are so cute. Oh my god, the set. The set is just beautiful. It's subtle, but it's beautiful. Can I live in Munchkin Land? I would love to live among you guys. I'll do whatever you want. Whatever you need help with, I will help you and I will treat you as equal. I love him. Thank you very sweetly. Which is dead. Hey ho, the witch is dead. The wilder witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Down to bed. Oh, I love when the sleepy Munchkins wake up. They're so adorable. Oh wait, I have the subtitles on, so when that scene comes around with the Wicked Witch of the West, when she says, "Fly, my pretties," it'll tell me. It'll tell me if I'm a doof or not. Is that the mayor? Yeah. They didn't go very far in the horse and carriage. Sorry, I'm loud now. You most regally. Legally. I love the rhyming. Let's see, I don't really care about those facts. Ooh, Glinda had magical jeans? What does that mean? Not jeans like pants, but jeans like blood jeans. I'm really dead. She's really most sincerely dead. Okay, so what does this mean? The stunning Billie Burke, who played Glinda, the Good Witch of the North, was 54 years old at the time, 18 years older than her counterpart Margaret Hamilton, who portrayed the Wicked Witch of the West. She was 54? Well, she looked amazing. She was absolutely beautiful. What? Ray Bolger looked like a scarecrow for an extra year? The scarecrow face prosthetics that Ray Bolger wore left a pattern of lines on his face that took more than a year to vanish. Oh wow. He had to be a scarecrow for a year. Ooh, there's a hidden cameo. A woman can be heard saying, "Wherefore art thou, Romeo?" Yes, I remember that. In the Scarecrow song, "If I Only Had a Heart." Aww. They are so cute. They're so cute. to Munchkin Land. Oh, here we go. I love these three little guys. Love them. The Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild. It's doing you to Munchkin Land. Okay, I didn't even finish the fact. Sorry. A woman can be heard saying, "Wherefore art thou, Romeo?" in the Scarecrow song, "If I Only Had a Heart." The woman who sang this was the voice of Snow White in Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, 1937, Adriana Caselotti. For her single line, she was paid $1,000. The Munchkins got freaking screwed, and Snow White had one little line and she gets paid $1,000? What? What shit is that? What the actual hell? Well, this one I did not know. Uh-oh, the witch is here. Uh-oh. She's not gonna like that you killed her sister. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Was that you? Margaret Hamilton, she's amazing. She's fantastic. And I feel bad now knowing that she was burned and they ended up cutting the majority of her scenes. Like, what is that? That means that she wasn't paid a lot then. Oh, they're so pretty. They're gorgeous. They're not even your slippers. They're your sister's. I bet you she didn't even like you. So here's a fact that I didn't know about. Judy Garland wore a corset to appear more childlike. When the 16-year-old actress was told she got the job, she was immediately ordered to lose 12 pounds? Yikes. What the hell? Wait, she was 16? Ooh, Judy Garland almost didn't get the part of Dorothy. Despite being the producer's favorite, many other actresses were considered for the role. Those include Deanna Durbin, Bonita Granville, and a young Shirley Temple. That would have been interesting, but Judy Garland is just perfect for this part. Dorothy almost had a very different look. At the beginning of filming, Judy Garland was wearing a blonde wig and heavy baby doll makeup. Ugh. This came to an end when George, whatever his name is, took over as director and insisted Judy showcase her natural looks. Thank you! Because that's how it should be. Oh, nice. There's a sweet hidden reference to the book. As she's departing, Glinda the Good Witch gives Dorothy a kiss on the forehead. Though it's not explained in the movie, in the book, her kiss offers protection to Dorothy, because none dare harm someone who bears the kiss of the Good Witch. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Ew. Okay, I think I heard of this fact before. Temperatures on set often exceeded 100 degrees. The early Technicolor process required more light than a normal film production, which is not great for those in heavy costumes and stage makeup. Man, they really didn't treat their actors and such very well in this film, did they? They didn't pay them very well, and they didn't treat them very well. The Cowardly Lion's costume was made of lion pelts. It did look awfully authentic, like this fact is about to say. Talk about authentic. and his facial makeup included pieces of a brown paper bag. Oh wow. Between the hot temps on set and the 90 pounds of costume, Bert Lahr was pretty miserable and had to remove his suit completely between takes. That poor man. Like I said before, they didn't treat them very well. Because of the wonderful things he knows. So many catchy songs. So many catchy songs. Jell-O gave the horse its different color. What? You did not just smear Jell-O on a freaking horse, I hope not. Seriously, Jell-O crystals were stuck over all the multiple Emerald City horses, playing the horse of a different color to give them their color. But the scenes were shot quickly because the horses started to lick them off. What? Okay, that's quite weird. Wait, what? What? Garland's daughter married the Tin Man's son? This one's a mind bender. Wait, before I go any further, we're at the Scarecrow scene. I love him. I tried to think which character is actually my favorite between the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Lion. I don't know. I have to say... it's so hard because I love them all for different reasons. I know my least favorite is the Lion, unfortunately. How do you do? Well, then get him off of the damn pole. That is very... Yes, help him. Yeah, I really like the Scarecrow, but I also really like the Tin Man. They both have really catchy songs, too. I love that they all get their own song to sing, too. I love that. Yay! He's free. No. Oh my god, I couldn't even imagine looking like a scarecrow for a whole year. But the makeup and everything is so good. And it's crazy that this was 1939. Aww, he can't even scare a crow. I know! Okay, it's funny because the fact said mind blown. In 1974, Garland's daughter, Liza Minnelli, married producer Jack Haley Jr., whose father was Jack Haley. Aww, they split in 1979. If I only had a brain. Every brittle. Even the biddle. You'd be thinking you'd be doing nothing thinking if you only had a brain. Why? Could tell you why. Oceans near the shore. I never thunk before. That's so cool. That's so cool that Liza Minnelli was married to the actor who played Tin Man, like his son. That's so cool. How uncanny is that? He's not gonna know where Kansas is. He lives in Munchkinland. Yes, We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Okay, I'm going to open this can. I'm going to try to move the mic further away. I think that didn't help, but I tried. But in the end, it didn't even matter. Oh, he wants to come with you. Let him come with you. Yeah, you don't want to be by yourself in a land that you're not even familiar with. Why would you do that to yourself? We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Amazing. Because of the wonderful thing, you know. You see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh wait, I think... Oh, there's this stupid witch. Get out of there. I don't like this tree. I hate this tree. It's very mean. Yeah, I don't like him. What do you think you're doing? Well, either they're gonna rot or somebody can enjoy the fruits of your labor, so to speak. Yeah, I don't like the trees. They're assholes. Although, for him not having a brain, he did do something rather smart. He found a way for them to get apples. That definitely shows that he has some kind of smarts. Oh, this is when she finds the Tin Man. Yay. I think I might like him the most. For some reason, I really like the Tin Man. Oh my god, I'm starting to sound like that kid from the Christmas Story. I like the Tin Man. And he has the best song for some reason. And he has some dance moves. He's trying to say, or oil can. I can't say it. He didn't say his mouth. The subtitles didn't even say mouth. He must be a mind reader. See? He does have a brain because he can mind read. My goodness. I love him. I love him. Yeah, I think he's my favorite. How did he not get any toxins from like the silver makeup? Because the witch she was green for like months or weeks or whatever. How come he wasn't silver for weeks? The scarecrow had scarecrow face lines for a year. The witch also had freaking burn scars. How did the Tin Man get out of this scot-free? It echoes. Aww. Well, how would he have given you a heart if it's empty? No heart. All hollow. Hey, there is a bird right there. tea kettle should be on his mettle, yet I'm torn apart. 'Cause I'm presuming I'd be kind of human if I only had a heart. Be gentle, lovely, sentimental. I love his performance. What's the arrows if I only had a heart? Extra me a balcony, above our voice sings low. Right there! So that's the voice of Snow White back in the day. Can't believe she got paid $1,000 just to say, "Wherefore art thou, Romeo?" All because they wanted the actual voice of Snow White to be in the movie. Insane. So you decide to pay your other cast horribly just so you could have a cameo for 2 seconds. That's crazy. Sorry, but I'm gonna be humming it. Oh, here he goes with his dance moves. I love this. Yep, it's very catchy. I mean, that makes sense because I keep seeing birds in the background. He's so good. See, he has the best dance moves. Yeah, see, that bird's moving in the background, so that makes sense. I think people just wanted it to be morbid. They just wanted that urban legend to be real. Why did they have exotic birds, though? It just doesn't seem like it fits. And they're huge. I don't know. It just... I don't even know what would have looked better. I don't know. Maybe a flamingo would have been interesting. Or swans. Swans. Oh. Swans would have been kind of out of the ordinary, but I mean, it's Munchkinland. Ooh, the witch is back. She's always around. She's like a booger that you can't quite get out to, or you know what I mean. Was that the fire? No. Oh, see, the Tin Man helped. Oh. I like them both. They're very supportive. Oh. This is so sweet. Oh. It would have been cool if they had like flashbacks of when they were first made. Just saying, it would be kind of cool. Wouldn't even have to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. I don't know how they were able to. Oh, I think it's right here where they said about the urban legend. Right here. Yeah, that looked like the bird. That didn't look like anything swinging. The forest is really cool. I like this setting. I don't like the sounds. No, it's dark and creepy. Thank you for that observation. We might. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. And bears, oh my. Oh my. Lions and tigers and bears. It's very catchy. Uh-oh. I think they're about to come into contact with the lion. They did so well with the costumes, I swear. I feel bad for him, though. They actually made him wear lion pelt, which we just established in the fun facts here. Put him up, put him up. I'll fit you with one paw tied behind my back. What? The 1939 film was the 10th screen adaptation of the book. I didn't know that. Now there are over 50 movie adaptations of the original story. To think that L. Frank Baum was only paid $75,000 for the rights to The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. $75,000? Dude, you should have tripled that. Well, I don't like this. It says that it flopped at the box office. Between coming out at the tail end of the Great Depression and competing with Gone with the Wind, another 1939 release, the film barely recouped its $2.8 million budget. Wow. Ooh, but it still nabbed some Oscars. Despite the heavy competition, the film managed to win 2 Oscars for Best Original Score and Best Original Song. Yeah, I could see that. Judy won one too. Kind of. I don't like the kind of part. Garland was awarded a miniature trophy. A miniature? Are you kidding me? A miniature trophy for her performance in the now defunct I cannot read. Juvenile Award category, which was given to children. She referred to it as the Munchkin Award. Oh, that's awesome. She should have gave it to the Munchkins, to be honest. The film was shown on television in 1956. Why did it take so long? Oh, poor lion. He's using his tail as a tissue. Since then, it's become a massive beloved hit. Well, hell yeah, it has. It's a classic. When you're born to be a sissy. Love it. The prowess will line, not a mouse if I only had the knife. I'm afraid there's no denying when it's the dandelion. Dandelion. I love that. That's a lizard being clever as a gizzard. Lizard is a wizard who will serve a home. The nerve. Love him. it might actually be the most influential film of all time. I could see that. According to researchers at the University of Turin, this movie is the most influential film, meaning that it influenced more films than any other single films. The Wizard of Oz beat out Star Wars and Psycho. As it should. Psh, get the fuck out of here. You kidding me? Was that the last fun fact? Was it only 40 facts? Or was that an extra? Well, that's weird. It said 34 wonderfully weird facts, but we got 40. Unless of it... I don't know. Totoro part of them. Yeah. Yep. Puppies. Puppies. I was about to say puppies. Puppies will put them to sleep. No, it won't. Ah, such a beautiful field of poppies. Seriously, that set is gorgeous. Just a shame that... I don't get it. Why back then did they treat the people that worked for them so horribly? Because I'm even thinking about Willy Wonka back in the 70s, and their actors weren't even treated that great either. They had toxic foam thrown in their face, and they were hospitalized because of it. That's crazy. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Uh-oh. She has to rest, damn it. Oh, this is when he's sobbing and he's crying chocolate syrup. Well, I would want to sleep if I was wearing 90 pounds of freaking costume, too. That's a weird way to fall asleep, but okay. Are they not affected by it? Yeah, that's gonna help. Aw, Glinda's trying to help. I'm telling you. Wait, what does snow do to poppies? Does the cold wake you up or what? I guess we'll never know. Oh no, poor Mr. Tin Man. He's rested again because of the snow. Because of the weather. Curse it, curse it. Well, yes, everybody always helps her because she's awesome. Oh, that's weird. That does seem like she was cut off. Yay, at least she conquered the poppy field. No, it wasn't even the poppy field, it was the spell. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was actually creeped out by the witch, too. And I think most kids actually were creeped out by her, and I think that's why most of her scenes were cut out. She was creepy. Margaret Hamilton did amazing. I hope she gets the right. I hope she got the right recognition for it. Oops, sorry. I was switching out my earbud. Now remember, they said that this actor he plays various characters. I love his attitude. Bell out of order. Please knock. He's like, well, that's more like it. We want to see the wizard. I always say that, like, as a smartass, if I'm at work and people keep asking questions, and I'm like, well, I'm not the great and powerful Oz. I don't have all of the answers in the world, I'm sorry. I still want to know, is the Witch of the South, is she a good witch or is she a bad witch? I would like to think she's a good witch, because it should balance out the bad, because obviously the Witch of the West and the Witch of the East were bad witches. So then the Witch of the South should be a good witch. There shouldn't just be one good witch. They don't even talk about the Witch of the South. There's a lot of green going on there. Oh, remember that they said the horse that changes colors. Something about jello crystals. But the horses kept wanting to lick it off. I love when the horse is purple. What a pretty horse. Yep. Ho ho ho, the break laws. It's our day away in the little land of Oz. Chirp chirp chirp. La dee does. In the very land of Oz. Oh, I wish I could do that. They said they wake up at 12, go to work at 1, go to lunch for whatever, and then they're done at 2. Can I have that, please? Birthday away in the merry old ho, ah ha ha. Merry old land of Oz. Yay, Scarecrow's getting fixed up. Oh, look at the Tin Man. He's getting polished. Now we'll keep you in repair in the merry old land of Oz. And she's getting beautiful curls. Dye your eyes to match your gown? No, leave your eyes alone. He gets to sing along with him. That's so cute. We laugh a day away in the merry old land of Oz. We laugh our day away in the man. Ha 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 ha. See, now you're being too much in a good mood. That's when the witch knows. The witch she doesn't like when you're in a good mood. Surrender, Dorothy. Man, she's really quick at writing. She was only at Sir, and then all of a sudden she was at Surrender, Dorothy. Yeah, you gotta get the bug out of there. So much green. Why is there so much green in the merry old land of Oz? He says, I hope. Go on. Go on. Go on, I don't want to deal with you. Get out of here. Get out of there. They all look pretty. They got their glow ups. They're ready to go. I can't believe Judy Garland is only 16 here, they said. She looks absolutely beautiful. Uh-oh. Well, that makes a difference. How many Dorothys do you know, sir? I wonder if they know that he plays more than one character, or is that just a... I'm just wondering if that's like a movie thing, or if it's what King of the Forest. I love this song. He does this so well. It's amazing. What is chintz? He said it's not cotton, it's not satin. Wait, it's not satin, it's not cotton, it's not chintz. Woof! He's so cute. Bell and the bull's kowtow. I don't know what that means. He's saying a lot of things I don't know what they mean. What does it mean to kowtow? Kowtow. You should be the king of the forest. You're the lion. Genuflect to me. What is genuflect? See what I mean? Underling. I don't know how he did this to his voice, but he perfected it for sure. Amazing. It's so cool. This is so cute. Uh-oh. It looked like Dorothy almost tripped over the carton. Or the cart. Who says carton? I meant the carpet. Monarch. Yay! Clap, 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 clap. Imposterous. From the bottomless. Courage. This is his moment right here. Like, I feel like he didn't really have too much of a moment before, but he's getting his time to shine. Way to go, man. You're owning it. What puts the ape in apricot? You can say that again. He hit his own head with his tail. Uh-oh. What are you gonna do now, guys? They actually didn't do that well. They didn't do that good with her curls, because they don't blend very well, like in the back. In the front, they're beautiful. But you gotta keep in mind, this was in 1939. They didn't have what we have now. Still beautiful. Her hair color is gorgeous. Look at him. He's crying up a storm. Aww. Look at Judy Garland owning this scene right here. Aww. That's because you are the wizard. Aww. This is kind of creepy. Because all you can hear is their footsteps clinking on the glass floor. At least it seems like it's glass floor. It's like, I'm okay. I don't, you know what? I don't really need that courage. Aww. Well, everybody's scared. I love him. It was you! You pulled your own tail. There you go. One step. Tell me when it's over. Yeah, this is rather creepy. I'm not gonna lie, for some reason I think I was creeped out by this part too. They did very well with the creep factor with some of these scenes. And also, why does the Oz look like a freaking green alien? Anyway, the monkeys, the flying monkeys, dude, they're creepy as hell. Definitely horror element. They are very creepy. And the Owie guys, they're creepy too. Wee yo. Okay, I'm gonna stop. We're not even there yet. Step forward, Tin Man. I feel like Oz is a lot of illusion because they're ruled by illusion because the Oz is not even real. He's not even what they think it is, or yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. What is with some of the word usage in here? Some of it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving around, so don't mind me. Don't mind me, son. Aw. Well, look at Dorothy standing up to Oz. Beneficent. What is beneficent? Beneficent Oz. I feel like I have to look up half of these words that they use. Beneficent. Beneficent. Quality or state of doing or producing good. The quality or state of being beneficent. Yeah. I guess it just means being good. Oh, they're in the creepy forest now. I don't like this forest. But it's supposed to be creepy. They're walking down the forest. As long as those... haunted forest, witch's castle, 1 mile. I'd turn back if I were you. You should listen to the sign. What the hell does the lion have? He has a long, big-ass net? What is the net gonna do? What, is he catching huge-ass butterflies? Huh, the lion wants to listen. Huh. What is that big hammer in his head? I don't even know what the Tin Man has. Look at those fake-ass owls. Hey, don't you dare leave Dorothy. You're at the point of no return now. Oh my god, this movie's brilliant. That's just silly. No. Uh-oh. Oh no! Somebody got the Tin Man. Oh, Jesus. They beat the snot out of him. Oh no. He's too funny. I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do. Is this when she says, "Fly, my pretties"? Let's see. I promise you that. Fly. I want to see if that fact is true. Okay. That's so weird. Okay, that is super, super weird. Because it is a Mandela effect, because she just says fly. But for some reason, we always thought that she said, "Fly, my pretties, fly." What in the world? Where did that come from, guys? My mind is blown. Doesn't she say that sometime in the movie, though? Why did we think that she said that? The subtitles say it. They say, "Fly. Uh-oh, they took Dorothy. Oh no, those creepy-ass flying monkeys took Toto. Oh no. Oh, man, the Scarecrow, they tore my legs off and they threw it over there. I love that. Oh, the Tin Man, he says, "Well, that's you all over." Oh my god, that was a perfect line right there. Well, that's you all over. Don't you dare touch Toto, you nasty biznatch. When she starts melting from the water or whatever. I'm melting. That is a perfect scene. See, okay, so she said "my little pretty" there. Maybe that's why we thought that. I see right there. I swore that she said it at least sometime in some context. And she just said "my little pretty." Uh-huh. Huh. She didn't. As long as you're alive. I don't like her. Oh no. Oh. I don't like this. This is stressful. But Toto is the best. What a good little dog. And they have bad aim. Oh, poor Dorothy. Man, she puts on a show. I love Margaret Hamilton. See, she said my pretty again. I think that's what it is. I think the fact that she says my pretty. I mean, because we all know that those flying monkeys, they are not pretty at all. They ugly. They ugly. They, UGLY. They ain't got no alibi. They ugly. So it wouldn't even make sense if she called them pretty. So that makes more sense now. Aww. Aw, that's so sad. I don't like seeing her cry. Dorothy must be a Pisces. She's very sensitive. You can tell that she's sensitive. Oh. Oh, I just want to give her a hug. She's mocking you. See, she said my pretty again. Yeah, I think that's what it was. We were used to seeing her or hearing her say my pretty, and we just maybe thought that that's what she said. Go, Toto! Go to those goon balls. She needs someone to save. Oh my god, they're still putting his stuffing in? How long did that take? Just shove it back in. Just shove the stuffing back in. Why did it take that long? Oh, there we go. Man, Toto's a great climber. They're using the lion's tail to climb. That's funny. Uh-oh. They're not doing so hot. They're not doing so well climbing it. I hope your tail holds out. Yeah, he's metal. He's not going to be a great climber. The Scarecrow seemed to do okay. Well, at least we know that the lion's a great climber. That's a creepy-ass castle. Oh, don't you cry now. I freaking love the Tin Man. Yo. Wee. Yo. I don't like them. They're little bastards. Until they killed the witch, and then it's almost like they're free too. They're like, you killed the witch. And they thought that they would be mad about it, but they're actually relieved. Courage, there you go. I'll tear him apart. But I'm going in there. There you go. Talk me out of it. He has great lines, I swear. I will say that the lion has some great lines. It's like, there's only one thing I want you fellas to do. Talk me out of it. I think that's what makes this movie so good, is the actors. Because Judy Garland is amazing. Scarecrow's amazing. Oh, well, I'm going to say their names correctly. Because they deserve their recognition. I know Jack Haley, but I want to say, let's see, Judy Garland as Dorothy, Jack Haley as the Tin Man. He's amazing. Bert Lahr, the Cowardly Lion. Frank Morgan. He does many. He does the Wizard of Oz. He does the Professor. He does the Guardian at the Gate. And I think they said he was actually one of the guards too, I think. Ray Bolger, he does the Scarecrow. Margaret Hamilton, the Wicked Witch. Billy Burke as Glinda. Clara Blandick, she is Auntie M. Charlie Grapewin, he is Uncle Henry. Pat Walsh as Nico. And then we have Terry as Toto, the puppy. Good old puppy. They all deserve their recognition. I wouldn't mind seeing more of, wonder if I could find more movies with Jack Haley. Let's see. Where's his filmography? That's Junior, though. I want just Jack Haley. Movies. There we go. Oh, Poor Little Rich Girl. He did one with Shirley Temple. Oh, another one with Shirley Temple. Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm. One Body Too Many. That was 1944. Pigskin Parade. That's 1936. That's Entertainment. 1974. I think that's something else, though. Higher and Higher. Ooh, he's in it and he's with Frank Sinatra. Ooh, I gotta look that one up. Frank Sinatra was quite a looker back in his day. Alexander's Ragtime Band. Moon Over Miami. Oh, Betty Grable. I love some old-timey movies. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Scared Stiff, 1945. Pick a Star. Follow Through. Danger, Love at Work. New York, New York. George White Scandals. Sitting Pretty. People Are Funny. Mr. Cinderella. Navy Blues. Thanks for Everything. The Girlfriend. Beyond the Blue Horizon. Norwood. He did a lot of movies. Wow. I'm impressed. It still goes, too. Ooh, what's the Yellow Brick Road and Beyond? What is that? The Yellow Brick Road and Beyond tells the complete history of The Wizard of Oz, highlighting some of the earliest stage and screen adaptations. Oh, wow. Well, that's cool as hell. Not even gonna lie. Wow. That is super cool. Uh-oh, she's melting. What a world, what a world. My beautiful wickedness. Her lines, even as she's going. Nice. She's awesome. I love Margaret Hamilton. I need to look at her filmography too. You've killed her. No, but they like it though. Yeah, they're happy. They're happy because they get to be free now. They don't want to look at it. They're probably like, I don't want anything that has to do with that dreadful, dreadful woman. Why have you come back? Ah, you liquidated her, eh? Very resourceful. What in the world is with his mouth? Why do you want to go home so quickly? The place Oz doesn't look so bad. I would just hang out with the Lollipop Guild and just call it a day. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You ungrateful creatures. Don't mind the man behind the curtain. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I don't believe you. Aw. They called him a humbug. You're a very bad man. Okay, then get them home. Yeah, he's a scoundrel. He's a scam. Pusillanimous. What? What is he saying? See, you're not that bad of a wizard. You're just not a very good illusionist. That's all. You're not very good at illusions. So I guess he really is not a very good wizard if he's not good at illusions. Doctor of Thinkology. Sorry, you probably hear me drinking my green tea. Oh joy, rapture, I've got a brain. Well, use your brain. Well, I like that. You're confusing courage with wisdom. Nice. Yeah. Courage is not something that you're born with. You obtain it. It's when you get past your fears. That's real courage. When you stand up to your own fears. Shucks, folks, I'm speechless. I love him. Yeah. Unbreakable, yes. Oh, give that man a heart. Yes. Phila. Good deed doers. I think he meant to say philanthropists. I don't know what he was trying to say, to be honest. By esteem and affection. My sentimental friend. Not judged at how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others. Nice. Aw, he's a happy camper. Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth? Aw. Take her home. Some of the words in here, I swear. A cataclysmic decision. Ooh. Nice. To the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company. Wow, he's just talking. Balloon failed to return to the fair. Ha 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 ha! Laughed in the face of death. Moo ha ha! Courage! Where you found Oz. Wow, he has some interesting lines here. I don't know how he was able to remember these lines. Yay! The state fair. My friends, my friends. There's so much green going on. Why so much green? It looks like St. Patrick's Day just threw up on Oz. La ha ha, ho ho ho, in a Orlando balls. Turn the Scarecrow. Highly superior brains shall roll in my steed. Oh, nice! He's gonna be assisted by the Tin Man of his courage. Nice. Why is there a kitty? How convenient there was a kitty out of nowhere. And Toto. Uh-oh. Oh no. I love it. He's like, I can't come back. I don't know how it works. What kind of wizard are you, man? You just ruined it. Stay with them. Oh, they're so sweet. Aw. Yay! Is Glinda coming back? She looks like a bubblegum bubble. I love her. I wish she was in more scenes, to be honest with you. She deserves another song, but I don't think she gets one. Look how beautiful that woman is. She is very much deserving as Glinda. Somebody name something Glinda, please. It's such a pretty name. No. You could go whenever you want to. You can go home. Aww. Yeah, she had to learn it for herself. I love the way she speaks. She speaks so fluidly, so flawlessly, seamlessly, soothingly. Aww. That's a lot to learn. That is a lot to learn. Yes, she had to learn her own lesson. Everybody else is doing shit for her. She needs to learn for herself. She needed her own experience. Her own lessons to learn. I'm gonna move this up a little bit there. Oh, he's crying again. You taste like chocolate. See, she wanted to taste it. I like that they chose chocolate syrup because it shows up more. That was a a great choice. Oh, he's crying too. Good old Scarecrow. Scarecrow was the very first one that she found, that she met. Oh, Glinda, why you gotta be so pretty? Such a darling. Together 3 times and say, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Look at her cute rosy cheeks. You're gonna be home before you know it, kiddo. Hopefully you have an actual home to get back to. Look at her lashes. Her lashes are so pretty. Oh, we're back to the sepia filter. She's back. I would say, can I go back to Oz, please? Oh, look at him. Oh, I like when her hair's in the 2 braids. I think that's prettier than when her hair's loose. I don't know, I think it's cuter. No. I love that they showed them without the makeup too. That's awesome. The guy who plays as the Scarecrow kind of looks like my dad. I'm sorry, but I had to say it. He kind of looks like my dad. I'm just gonna randomly text my dad and say, Dad, are you the Scarecrow? Is that why I was scared of you when I was a kid? No, just kidding. What a weird thing for me to say. I don't know why I sounded like Kermit there a little bit. Kermit the Frog. I don't know where that came from. There's no place like home. What an interesting way to end it, folks. Nice. Oh. Well, there we have it. That Ooh, I have to see what that is. There's a Christmas movie coming out on Netflix called The Bad Guys, A Very Bad Holiday. It looks like it's an animated movie. Anyway, that, my friends, was The Wizard of Oz. I highly enjoyed it as per usual. I love that they have adventure, fantasy, dreamlike, heartwarming. That pretty much sums it up right there. But this is an ultimate classic, and I had fun learning some new facts about it along with you guys. And I always find a new appreciation for each and every actor, and I mean every actor, that played in this film. And I always have such adoration, especially with what they had to go through. Man, Jesus. Anyway, before I start rambling on, we're gonna have fun, and I'm gonna figure out what next, classic I'm gonna do a watch along with. You never know what it'll be with Carrie. Anyway, this is Carrie Crave Cinema. Stay geeky for movies. And also remember, there's no place like home.